Hi and welcome back. So last time we got pretty much everything for the rear section completed, so now on to finishing touches at the front. So this morning I've been starting to get the wires into the base, got the switches in place, connected, power in there, so all them wires are ready to go where they need to. One of the last electronic bits I need to think of is the two strobe lights. So I've just written a really simple bit of Arduino code on for a fifth of a second, off for a second, and that's it. Really simple. No point sharing the code because that's like one of the most basic programs when you start Arduino, and it's there as an example. I'm using an Arduino Nano because these are actually the cheapest way I can get a little circuit board. Being in UK, price of chips went up, and I'm not paying for a pre-made board just for one strobe light, or two strobe lights, one effect. See, I can write code, so it doesn't take 2 minutes to sort it. But this is all ready. After it skews the wires, it's literally just onto my desktop power testing it all. I have also, I don't want to plug it in yet because this operates at a different power to what everything else does at the moment. But I have put an orange LED in here for the deflector dish because I think that'll look quite cool. Need to sort out this painted at the front, so that's on my agenda to do today. And get these painted up more, and then it's just neatening up. So I think we will have another look once all the painting is sorted on this front section and it's all looking neat again. Right, so I ended up going off in a different direction than what I said I was going to do with the outer bottle. So, but it's all good because what I've done, I've got the last bit of lighting into the internal. So just a couple of little bits of cob wired in. So we've got this top plate now lights up. This is a really tight fit inside the hull again. So I've made a tiny channel on both sides, two little holes, run the cables through, super glued them down there. We will not see these once it's together because there's no view through these windows to see it. And they will join up and come down here and through these holes with these. So I'm just about ready to close up this now. I just want to do a little bit of touch up on the two figures, and then we're going to close it up. So I think next time we see this, it will be sealed. So back shortly. Right, I have just got this epoxy together. I checked all the lights beforehand. I've just soldered together all these lights at the back. Gone to test it again, and I've lost a bulb. I've lost that panel. Fortunately, I can get to it. Can we see through that slot? So I am gonna have a go at repairing it. See what we can do. So slowed me down a little bit, but it's not unfixable. Right, I apologise about any camera shake, but I've got the back panel repaired and lit up again. So all the lights in the shuttle cockpit are now working. This is all sealed up. Balana and Tom are in place. I'm not great at figures, as I've said previously. This flashes because it's literally two wires held in there as I turn it. Can get a nice view here. If we can get, we in focus. Looking straight out through the cockpit. never be able to see this again once I put the rear part on, so this is nice to see. So I'm going to put the rear in place next. Right, so made a lot of progress. All the lights are working in the cockpit now. Really happy with how this has come together. This is all joined together now, being epoxied. Starting to neaten wires up. We're down to just 3 leads now for powering all the lights. So that's everything is done now with this part. That is ready to go inside. So I am also just about finished with all the painting. So this is balanced on some tape just to keep it the right height, which is handy because I know it's the right height now for when I do actually join it together properly. So we saw earlier we'd already put the orange LED in. I had an accident and I knocked something off one of my shelves. It landed and chipped here. I've managed to patch it up, but I had to take all the paint off, putty, sand, but managed to sort it out, and that's back to how it should be. The reflector is now in place. Nice. Got the sensor bands done. Really happy with how these look. Did them with the metallic grey, then touched with bits of brass, chrome and gloss black. I like using brass instead for gold because I think brass actually looks more like gold, as daft as that sounds. Them sensors are done as well. So this is pretty much finishes the front section. So next I want to get a gloss coat on and start applying decals. So I want to get the front decal on. Once that's on, there's a bit to go around here. There's one long decal that goes across both, so I'll be leaving a strip of gloss all the way through, because we need to get these window panes in as well. So we'll get it glossed, do panel wash, get that one decal down, keep it glossy here by masking over, but the rest of it take back to a matte. Probably do some of the decals on this rear as well before we join up, because it'll be easier to manipulate. We still have our collision lights to go in. We've still got the back door to go on. I forgot to paint this door rim, but I've gone back now and I have painted it, so that's sorted. So yeah, a lot done, but still quite a bit to do, plus the base to finish. So I think we'll finish doing a finishing video next and call this video done, because I think it's a good place with the work done on it. So thank you for watching this time. Keep trekking and keep modelling. Thank you. Goodbye.